All right, let's just jump right in. If you think a side hustle still means driving for a rideshare or delivering someone's dinner, you are thinking about a world that, honestly, doesn't really exist anymore. By 2026, the entire game has changed. We're talking about building actual, automated income streams that work for you while you sleep. And right now, we're going to break down 10 of them.
See, the old way was all about sweat. You traded your time, your literal hours, directly for money. If you stopped working, the money stopped. But the new way? It's all about systems. It's about building an asset one time and letting that asset generate value for you over and over again. This isn't just a small shift. It's the difference between being a worker and being an owner.
And this right here, this is your new job title, the strategic editor. You are no longer the one on the assembly line doing the repetitive heavy lifting. That's what AI is for. It's going to handle 90% of the production. Your job is that crucial, irreplaceable 10%. You provide the vision, the strategy, the creativity, and that final quality check. Think of yourself as the director of the movie, not just another actor. Keep this idea in your head as we go through these.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. Our first category of side hustles is all about building what I call automated content machines. These are systems designed to pump out valuable content at a scale no human could ever manage on their own, plugging directly into the massive audiences that already exist.
First on the list, faceless video channels. For platforms like TikTok and YouTube. The world's appetite for this kind of short-form explainer content is absolutely bottomless. The income potential here is high, though it does take a medium amount of effort to get it set up. But once it's running, you're creating an asset that can earn money from ad revenue around the clock. Now, here's where it gets really cool. The system is ridiculously simple. AI video generators like Veo can create all the visuals you need from just a simple text prompt. Meanwhile, a tool like 11 Labs provides a voiceover that is genuinely indistinguishable from a human. So what's your job as the strategic editor? You just pick the niche, guide the topic, and give that final video a quick polish before you hit publish. Number 2, affiliate blogs, but completely supercharged with AI. Seriously, forget everything you know about manually writing endless top 10 lists. We're talking about creating these really valuable, data-driven review sites where AI does all the boring, exhaustive research and writing for you. And you earn commissions on products you don't even have to own or ship.
So here's the key. The AI is doing all the grunt work. It's generating the reviews, creating comparison tables, and using tools like Surfer SEO to make sure you show up on Google. You get to operate at that high strategic level. You're the one making the calls about what products to target and what the overall content strategy should be.
All right, our third content machine is all about ebooks, but not just any ebooks. We're talking about hyper-niche publishing on Amazon KDP. The whole idea here is to find these weird, underserved genres, like sci-fi romance for avid gardeners or something, and just completely dominate that space by creating content at a speed no human author could ever dream of.
In this model, AI becomes your creative co-pilot. It's not writing the book for you. It's helping you with the plotting, the drafting, the structure. It just massively speeds up the whole process. Your value is that unique story idea, that creative vision. The AI just helps you go from publishing a new book every couple of years to maybe publishing a new one every single month.
And number 4 is a really clever one, taking existing content and making it global with AI language podcasts. So picture this. You find a successful podcast that's only in English. You reach out, you license their back catalog, and then you use AI to translate and dub the entire show for the Spanish or German or Japanese markets. Then you just split the new revenue.
This is just brilliantly simple. The technology is there. Tools like 11 Labs can create a perfect voice clone of the original host speaking flawlessly in a new language. Your job isn't about audio production at all. Your job is to be a deal maker, a business person, and a global distribution manager.
Okay, let's switch gears. Our next category moves away from mass market content and into the world of high-value services. This is all about selling powerful AI solutions directly to other businesses. Businesses that are, frankly, desperate to keep up with this technology, but have no idea where to even start.
Now this is a big one. Building an AI-powered micro SaaS. SaaS just stands for software as a service. And the idea here is to create a small, really focused software tool that solves one very specific, very painful problem for a niche audience. You're not trying to build the next Google here. You're trying to find a small pond and become the biggest fish in it.
And you want to know the best part? You do not need to be a Silicon Valley coder to do this. Thanks to no-code app builders like Bubble, combined with the raw power of something like the OpenAI API, you can actually build and launch a real software company from your laptop. Your role is to be the entrepreneur, the one who finds that problem that's actually worth solving.
Okay, so next up, instead of building the tool yourself, you become the expert who helps businesses use all the tools that are out there. Think about it. Most small business owners know they need AI, but they are completely overwhelmed. You can charge some serious high-ticket fees to be their expert guide. The system itself is pretty straightforward. You go into their business, you audit their current operations to find the bottlenecks, and then you design a custom AI workflow to fix them. You essentially become the human translator between the immense power of AI and a company's real-world bottom-line needs.
And hey, if you need any proof that what you're providing is valuable, just look at this number. For every single dollar a company invests in generative AI, they're seeing an average return of almost $4 back. That right there, that is why they will happily pay you thousands of dollars for your expertise. You're not a cost, you're an investment with a proven ROI.
Number 7 is all about tapping into the massive e-commerce gold rush, specifically with something called personalized AI user-generated content. So just imagine all those brands on TikTok Shop that need hundreds of different unboxing videos or customer testimonials. Well, you can now use AI to generate those for them at a massive scale. The tech behind this is it's incredible. Tools like HeyGen let you create these hyper-realistic AI avatars that can say any script you give them, showcasing a product perfectly. This completely frees you up to focus on the high-level stuff, like finding new clients and directing the overall creative feel of the campaigns. All right, for our final section, let's talk about the absolute holy grail of passive income, creating digital assets. These are things you can build one time and then sell an infinite number of times with basically zero cost for each new sale. This one is honestly one of my favorites, just for how elegant it is, selling smart prompt libraries. You're not selling access to the AI itself. You're selling the expert knowledge required to get a perfect result from the AI every single time. It's an incredibly low-effort, high-leverage business model. Look, professionals like lawyers or real estate agents, they don't have time to mess around and experiment with prompts for hours. They will happily pay for a curated set of prompts that guarantees them a high-quality, predictable result for a very specific task. You're not just selling them text, you're selling them speed and certainty. Number 9 is all about dynamic digital products. The absolute magic here is using AI to generate nearly endless variations of digital assets. We're talking about things like coloring books, daily planners, or social media templates. This allows you to completely dominate a niche on a platform like Etsy or Amazon through sheer volume and creativity.
This system basically turns you into a one-person design factory. AI image generators like Midjourney create the art, a tool like Canva helps you package it all up beautifully, and then platforms like Amazon do all the selling for you. Your job is just to be the creative director and the trend spotter.
And that brings us to our final hustle, number 10, licensing high-quality AI voice clones. Independent authors and creators are always looking for voices for their audiobooks, their ads, their YouTube videos. You can create a whole portfolio of unique, high-quality AI voices and then license them out for reoccurring royalties. It's amazing. Using a tool like the 11 Labs Voice Lab, you can design a totally unique voice just once. That digital asset can then be licensed out hundreds of times on platforms like Amazon's ACX for audiobooks, earning you passive income for years to come from something you created one afternoon.
I love this quote because it just cuts right to the heart of this entire strategy. It doesn't matter if you're building a micro sauce or a library of prompts, the goal is exactly the same. Don't try to boil the ocean. Find one specific annoying little problem and use AI to solve it better, faster, and cheaper than anyone else.
You see the common thread here, right? Every single one of these 10 ideas is built on a total mindset shift. It is about building systems, not just sweating harder. It's about creating assets, not just trading hours. It's about stepping up into that role we talked about at the very beginning, becoming the strategic editor, not the manual producer. Okay, wow. We have covered a ton of ground, and you're probably feeling pretty inspired, but maybe also a little bit overwhelmed, right? So the most obvious question is, what do you actually do now? Where do you even begin?
Here it is. This is your dead simple plan to get started this weekend. Step 1, pick one system. Don't overthink it, just pick the single idea that sparked something in you. Step 2, master one tool. Just one. Dedicate the next 48 hours to going deep on its core tool. And step 3, launch your first asset. Make your first video, write your first blog post, create your first prompt, just get something out there, because perfection is the enemy of progress.
Look, analysis paralysis is your #1 enemy right now. The only way to learn any of this is by doing. So I mean it. Pick one system, master one tool, and launch your first asset this weekend. The future of work isn't coming 5 years from now. It's already here. It's time to start building.